sleepyheads. Tonight's story is about something hungry that fell from the sky. It has no bones, no face, no heart. But after it eats you, it remembers how you screamed. So pull your blankets tight. Keep your feet off the floor. And if something warm begins breathing beneath your mattress, don't call Mommy. It already ate her. The meteor struck behind St. Mercy Hospital at 2:13 in the morning. No thunder, no warning. Just a blue-white wound across the clouds, followed by a wet impact that shook the nursery walls. Every newborn began crying, except baby Bedlam. He sat upright in his crib, tiny hands curled around the rail, staring through the rain-streaked window. Smoke climbed from a crater beside the hospital dumpsters. Something inside moved, not upward, outward. An orderly named Curtis found it first. He thought the glistening red lump was medical waste until it stretched toward his flashlight. Curtis leaned closer. The thing leaped onto his hand. It didn't bite, it absorbed. Skin dissolved beneath it. Curtis screamed, but it spread up his arm, boiling every raw nerve. When security arrived, Curtis was trapped from the waist up inside a trembling crimson mass, his face pushed against its translucent skin. Kill me, he gargled. The mass tightened. His skull collapsed with a muffled crunch. Then the thing poured through the drainage grate. Upstairs, the hospital locked down. Doors sealed, elevators froze, phones filled with the sound of someone chewing. The thing entered pediatrics through the oxygen vents. Pink slime dripped between metal slats. Then a hand pressed through it from inside. Curtis's hand. It waved. Parents ran, carrying children as the organism flooded the corridor, swallowing wheelchairs, doors, and bodies. Human shapes thrashed inside it, half-digested faces opening in perfect silence. In the nursery, baby Bedlam waited. Emergency lights painted his crib red. Infants shrieked while nurses barricaded the door with incubators. Something struck from the other side. Once, twice. On the third impact, a nurse's head burst through the window. Her severed neck had fused into quivering jelly. Open, her mouth begged. Then 20 voices. We're cold. The barricade exploded inward. Red matter rolled across the floor, thick with teeth, hair, surgical tools, and blinking eyes. It climbed the walls and sealed the exits. A nurse lifted an infant from an incubator, but the creature formed Curtis's arm and punched through her chest. It pulled her backward, feeding her into itself inch by inch. Her eyes remained alive after her face dissolved. Baby Bedlam giggled. The organism stopped. Every stolen eye turned toward him. He stood in his crib wearing black-footed pajamas. His porcelain face held a smile too wide for a baby. In one hand was his blue rattle. Shake. The overhead lights burst. Shake. Every corpse inside the creature screamed again. Shake. The thing surged forward and swallowed the crib whole. For one breath, the nursery was silent. Then the blob convulsed. A small shape crawled beneath its surface, not being digested. Digging baby Bedlam moved through its body, as if tunneling through warm meat. Wherever his rattle chimed, the
trapped dead awakened.
Curtis tore his face free from inside. The blob slammed itself against the walls, trying to crush what it had eaten. But Bedlam's laughter came from everywhere.
You're hungry. His deep voice rumbled from its center.
So am I. The crimson body collapsed inward. Something began eating the blob from inside. Wet tearing filled the nursery. The organism shrank, fighting to escape through drains and vents, but tiny black hands seized every fleeing strand. Its victims were pulled backward through the flesh, their bones grinding into a spiraling red mouth. The mouth belonged to baby Bedlam. It opened from his chin to his stomach. Rows of milk teeth chewed through memories, screams, and souls. The creature had consumed 47 people.
Bedlam tasted every death and wanted dessert.
At sunrise, police entered St. Mercy. They found empty clothes, polished bones, and red handprints belonging to people who had never reached the nursery. No survivors answered their calls. Then an officer heard a rattle.
Baby Bedlam sat alone in the spotless room.
His crib had returned, his pajamas were clean.
The officer lifted him. Poor little guy, she whispered. You must be starving.
Bedlam burped. A human eye rolled from his mouth and landed on her shoe. Behind her, the floor began turning red.
Not because the blob had survived, because baby Bedlam had learned how to become it. Good night, sleepy heads. If you wake up thirsty, don't step in the puddle beside your bed. And if the puddle calls you by name, that isn't water. That's me.